Welcome back, guys, and today we are once again looking at how to make a ton of coins in FIFA 23. So if you're new around here and you need a team like mine or a better one or any of the new footies cards, make sure to drop a like down below. And of course, if you want a chance of winning one of 6 copies of EAFC, make sure to subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram. They'll be given away when we hit 15k subs. And as usual, if you need coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. Now, to start off, we obviously need to make some coins, and we've got a few options to do so. Of course, first of all, you can go to Moments and have a look to see if there is any tradable stuff. If you don't have a lot of time, it's an easy way to make coins really quickly. Similar to squad battles, if you don't have the time to do it yourself and actually spend the time to maybe play a proper game, you can do it in the background, whether you're studying or doing work at home, whatever it is, you can put these on and kind of leave them, maybe go have a meal, and then you come back and they'll be completed. All you've got to do is click play in the middle of the halves. Of course, Rivals, easy one if you actually play the game. I've been playing a bit more recently, and it's just tradable rewards at the end of the week and then coins per game. And then of course Champs, just getting qualifiers, and then by doing the qualifiers you will be able to get a tradable reward for free. Like me, I've done 2 games there. I will do every single game because there's potential at more rewards by doing so. Of course you can then club gut. Once you've done that, you obviously have more coins. Now, going back to other ways, the only big thing at the minute is there's a lot of tradable SBCs. So if you take yourself over to SBC page and you go over to the upgrade section, what you will find is a TOTS or TOTS Moments upgrade, which is tradable, along with a Team of the Week upgrade. Now, if you've got less coins or less fodder, you probably will steer away from here because it's likely that you're just going to get 20k, maybe 30k back if you're lucky. With this one, you do get a guaranteed pretty much 25k, and we've done 2 just to show you guys how good they are. So we're going to pop these open, see what we get back. We should really get quite a good return because the minimum is about 25k, so we can skip it. It doesn't really matter who it is unless we get like a, you know, a messy inform. Posh, I bet he's a Tory. Terrible. You know what, I actually have to apologize, that was a terrible joke. We're going to pop him on the market, and then we're going to do the next one. That's 28k. I mean, that's realistically a brilliant start. You only have to use, I think it's an 82 squad with 184. We've got Italian, this could be good rating. Okay, we got an 85 Mancini. I reckon that's going to be about 22k. Let's have a look at, it looks like 30, but oh no, it's 23. It's 23. It might be that both of them went for 23, but if we go off of what we listed them for. Now, if you can't do those SBCs, you've just got to go and do sort of basic filters with what you've got. So if we have maybe 4k, you got Gold Rare Cam, Premier League, and Chelsea. Now, what's good about this one is it used to have Ziyech on it, but it doesn't seem he comes up anymore because he was position changed. So because no one's position changing him anymore, it's just Mount and Havertz. So it's a little bit of a better filter. You can go for about the 4.5k range. I'd say you want to snipe at maybe 4, list for like 4.6, 4.7, get a little bit more out of him. You've also got similar kind of filter if you go Premier League and you just want to go to Croatia. So you'll be looking at the likes of, you've got Kovacic, and of course you've got Perisic. And then another one that we do quite a lot, if you go over to the MLS and then you go to Italy. So this one's pretty simple. You've got to do Gold Rare for this one, as you can see, otherwise you get Bernardeschi. But you've got Insigne and Chiellini. Now that one's going to be up a little bit because Insigne is actually in footies. So if we go over to the footies cards just to have a look, I want to say he's a basic footies, but I'm not sure which type he is. I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Okay, so he's a premium. And on the premium side, you've got Insigne at 100k, and then I think if we take off the Italian, what are the cheapest premium footies? So we've got, of course, Kessie's a little bit too expensive there. A 200k price cap, you've got Gedson and Insigne together. I want to say there should be at least another one in there, or maybe it is just the 2 of them. But what that does mean is you can do quite an easy filter. You've got, of course, Benessa at a similar price range, but unfortunately he's a regular footies rather than your sort of premium one, which is annoying that they've done it in this system where premium footies don't come up on like a footies filter. But I suppose it just makes it more difficult for us to make coins, which is always a dub for EA. So I'd say that, so 80k is what he's really going for, around that mark. I'd say that 74,500 is probably a good snipe. I mean, if we have a look at what he's, I mean, it's difficult to work out what they're going for because there's one at 85 and then a few here at way lower. I'm going to snipe at 70. Ooh, 75 or 74 500. Let's see if we can just get a good snipe there. We've missed one, but that was because I was working out the price, and I would rather miss them when I'm unsure, because you do sometimes lose a lot of profit like that. I don't know if you guys have been doing this very long or not, but if you have, you will notice that you lose a lot of coins in that way. So that one there would have been lovely. Now, another set of cards that you can do at a similar price range, I don't know if, once again, I don't know if they're premium or not. If we go premium, shapeshifters, English and Premier League, it's not them one, it's standard shapeshifters, English and Premier League. You've got Walker, and of course you've got Harry Maguire. Now, both of these guys are very, very similar in value. So you're looking at around the 100k price point, a little bit lower, I think, for both of them, maybe 95 there. That looks perfect. So 95k for our Harry Maguire. You're looking at EA tax, realistically, it's about 5,000 coins. You probably want to snipe at 87. That gives you a couple thousand coins profit, gives you a good, oh, that was nice. 95k, and obviously we've got him in the club, unfortunately, because we got him in one of them picks, and as much as I've been scammed, it's good to see him again. We'll take that. So that's like a 9k profit. So that one was really, really simple. Now, you can take yourself over to shapeshifters and midfielder with the Premier League, and you'll find Van Dijk. You're also going to have Richarlison popping here and there. You've also got Lloris, you've got Martial, and you've also got Fernandes. Now, in terms of the regular price for a lot of these, Richarlison kind of brings the price down, so you want to find a way to remove him. So you can go French just to have these two. You can put the minimum to his maximum. So I think his maximum will be, like, for example, 500k. You put your minimum to that, and then you exclude him from the filter as well. But we'll have a look at just the French one, and then we'll have a look at the Man United one after that. So French, first of all, you are looking at, from the sounds of things, about 800k maybe. Let's try 800, see what that looks like. 600, no. 800, we've got a couple coming up under. So 767. I would say realistically this guy goes for about 780. So on the EA tax on that, the 780, it's 10%, so it'd be 78. It'd be about, we kind of want to go to about 720. So you're looking at a very low price point for this one. You can, of course, just go midfielder, and you've probably got a little bit more luck just because you've got Van Dijk in there as well. You've also got a couple other players, so that's also, you know, a potential option. What you can do as well is, if we just go for Man City, what you will find is, even though there is quite a high priced Walker, you've got a low price Walker, you've got a very high price Mahrez, so you've got an option there. The other option I'd say probably would be striker. Now, unfortunately, once again, Richarlison will probably bring that one down if we probably have to take off C. Richarlison probably brings that down because he is in there somewhere, but you've got Maguire there, you've got Mahrez. We should have Felix, I want to say, as well, but he might be down as a midfielder. On the premium front, other than Zaha, everyone is pretty much worth nothing, so it's a good little one to kind of play around with. You pretty much snipe all of these at around the 50k bracket. Now, if you take yourself over to the icons, you've got a little bit more luck. You can break the filters down a little bit more. You can go player by player. So with the likes of Riquelme, Campbell, things like that, you can just do kind of a general filter. If you search for Seedorf, both of his cards will come up, similarly with Petit and Van Persie, so it's good to kind of do them all as one. You can obviously break it down by nations, but if you have a look, there isn't many repeated nations. The main one would be Dutch, so if you go for that, you've got that option there. You can also do Spanish. Once again, if you go for the Etos, you will find both Eto versions, but if we have a look here, for example, for Petit, there is two, and one of them is, I think, exceedingly cheaper than the normal one. So if we go Emmanuel Petit, and we're going to have to go shapeshifter icon, let's have a look. So you've got the right wing, and we've got the cam. You've got 100k and then like 500 for the other one. So this one actually is pretty cheap, realistically. 170 is the lowest there, 150. So if the cheapest is 150, I reckon we can probably get, I would say, a sniper maybe once. I mean, what's the EA tax on 160? About 8k, maybe we'll say 10k. So you realistically want to go down to maybe 140 and then snipe there. I mean, I think you can probably put in a little bit up past 160, maybe 165, but you want to be safe. You don't want to be risking your coins there. That is always going to be one where you take a bit of an L. Now, for those of you who want kind of cheaper filters, we do of course have the likes of marquee matchups. Now, they don't have as much of an effect on the market as they used to, but if you take yourself over to marquee matchups, I said that completely wrong. If you find Inter or Napoli players, so you got that one there, and then Man United or Bournemouth players. So both of those will be down as just a general filter. And of course, you should always complete marquee matchups. I'll be doing that tomorrow to show you how profitable it is. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.